Arrogant police officers are a public nuisance, but what happens when these cops meet people who refuse to bow down to their tyranny? Here are 3 different cases where cocky cops messed with the wrong persons.
I'm just here to quietly exercise my rights and not be impeded, and not be detained. We good?
More power to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is Lieutenant Beckmer, a police officer with Burlington PD. A First Amendment auditor who goes by the name of Free Press NC on YouTube posted his encounter when he was asked to stop filming by a tyrant cop, Sergeant Marsh. Watch how the lieutenant protects this citizen from the rowdy cops.
Tires are mostly in good shape. Can't tell entirely, but they're, generally speaking, they seem to be good tires. Hi!
What are you doing?
Just checking out my employees. What's up? What's your name and badge number?
Delgado.
Delgado, you have a badge number?
I don't.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not gonna give that.
So what are you doing?
Just checking on the Burlington employees and seeing if you guys are doing a great job.
About
If you're keeping, yeah.
through the cars?
Yeah, I want to make sure you're keeping the officers safe with like good tires and you're not leaving out passwords to NCIC. What's that?
You come speak with us.
You said I need to?
Yes, sir. You're actually trespassing unless you actually have something.
You want me to or I need to? It's hard.
Do you have any business back here? This is only police personnel only.
Yeah, you said I need to, so I was asking, do you want me to come talk to her or do I have to? Am I being detained?
Yes, sir. At this point, yes, sir.
Okay, for suspicion of what crime?
Okay, you're walking around taking pictures of police cars and so forth. You don't have any business here.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
It's only supposed to be police back here.
And your name and badge number?
I don't have a badge number. Sergeant Marsh.
Sergeant Marsh, okay. So you said I'm detained. And I said suspicion of what crime?
What are you doing back here?
Suspicion of what crime? What's your razz?
Asking you a question. You need to leave, sir.
What crime have I committed?
You need to leave.
If you'd like to stand on the sidewalk and do
He
what
told
it
me
is
I
you're
have to
doing.
come here and I'm detained.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You said we need you to come here and you said I'm
I need to talk to
detained.
you. So I need to talk to you. If you want to go over there, take on the sidewalk, take pictures, you're more than welcome, but you can't be back here.
So the sign that says public entrance is not a public entrance?
If you have business here.
Yeah.
Do you have business here?
Am I required to answer that question?
Okay, sir. At this point, you're being asked if you want to go over and take pictures.
I know I'm being asked because you don't want to infringe on my rights, which is why you've not ordered me to, but you still have me detained. Are you going to undetain me or am I still detained?
Not detained.
Okay.
You're more than free, but you
I can do what I want. Thanks. It's a public.
Sir, you can go on the sidewalk and take pictures.
You have to stay on the sidewalk.
Where's the sign that says it's authorized personnel only? There's actually a sign in here that says public parking right here.
Sergeant Marsh is totally in the wrong here. A police department, being a public building, must be accessible to the general public. As long as a member of the public is not filming in a restricted area, there is no law that restricts this First Amendment protected activity.
You tell me I'm detained in a public parking lot with no signs, that's bullcrap, back off.
Well, sir, you need to understand.
I don't need to do crap. You detained me for
Sir, you
nothing.
need to leave the parking lot.
Give me your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
Give me your supervisor, the LT. This is bullcrap.
I don't want to do it.
Notice I'm not talking to either of you guys this way. I'm not talking to either of you guys this way. I'm talking to him this way.
I understand.
You have no signs that say no trespassing, and it freaking says public entrance. You cannot detain me for videotaping.
I didn't
Why were
detain
you
you.
all in that car?
I wasn't in a car.
You were
if you
all
find
looking
if you
at it.
find
I
evidence
watched
of
you
me being in
looking
a
at
car,
the car.
then bring me in Raz and detain me and we'll talk.
And that's why we started speaking with you because of that. Because
You can't detain me to figure out if I committed a crime. You're a freaking sergeant.
Yes, sir. We can.
No, you cannot.
Up until this point, Sergeant Marsh or any of the other officers have not articulated the crime they are suspecting this citizen of. In the absence of a reasonable articulable suspicion, law enforcement officers cannot subject individuals to detainment or any searches or seizures.
What was the Raz? Reasonable, articulable
You're
suspicion.
looking at vehicles, possibly breaking into a vehicle.
Did you suspect me of breaking into a vehicle?
I did.
Yes.
I asked him what he suspected me of, and he said filming.
So I seen you and I called my sergeant.
And that's why I got
But
out.
that's what you need to articulate. You didn't do that until now. He was telling me that I was suspicious because I was filming around vehicles, but he doesn't get to detain me because I'm filming. I don't care how suspicious it looks. You will not get my name. I am not trespassing, and I will not leave. You know, if you guys have signs up that says this is a trespassed area, authorized personnel only, you got gates up, of course I can't come in.
Well, usually,
He's making up laws.
like I was saying, usually it is. We only allow police cars and people back here, but due to the front lobby, people do come, public citizens.
Right.
They do come back.
Which is why I'm here.
Yeah, I understand.
Try to be as reserved as I can.
That you were like looking all in the car.
Okay. You told me that you have RAS that I was breaking and entering or potentially committing a crime. Therefore, I'm not answering any of your questions. Am I being detained by you? Okay, thank you.
Officer Delgado and Sergeant Marsh finally articulate a crime, but this is the first time that they have done so far. It is articulable, but definitely not a reasonable suspicion. While the other two officers have been relatively civil with this citizen, Sergeant Marsh is following his own tyrant code and not the law he has sworn to uphold.
Probably a court's not going to care about a 5-minute detention, which is why there probably won't be anything from this unless you keep escalating.
I'm not escalating anything. You are.
You did?
Here's our lieutenant.
Fantastic.
What's going on, man?
Howdy.
How are you?
I was doing pretty good.
Okay.
Till I met the sergeant. These two folks are incredibly professional.
Good to know.
He hasn't escalated a single thing. She said she had razzed me breaking into a freaking car. She was very polite at first. Once he escalated, she jumped on the bandwagon. But generally, they've been good.
Okay.
He is a train wreck. How you just treated me was a train wreck. I should say that. I don't know you, Sergeant Marsh, so I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. All right?
Basically, I was told by Officer Delgado that he was actually looking at vehicles, possibly breaking into cars. That's why he's here.
He didn't tell me that. He didn't say that's his RAS. I said, you got RAS, detain me. And he said, you were filming, walking around cars. So,
Let's go and remove him from the situation,
okay.
right?
All right.
Okay, so moving forward, how can we do something for you here? You can
Allow me to
film
go
all
by
you
and
want in
visit.
the back lot.
Thank
know
you.
what I mean? If you need paperwork, tell me what you need. We'll
All
try
right.
to get it for you. They're going to close pretty soon.
Understood. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm good to go. I'm just here to quietly exercise my rights and not be impeded.
Okay.
And not be detained. We good?
More power to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Be safe.
Peace.
There you go, man.
Keep it up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Beckmer was incredibly professional, and his attitude was in a stark contrast with Sergeant Marsh's. Sergeant Marsh can definitely learn a thing or two from his lieutenant. Cops should respect citizen rights and should focus on conflict resolution instead of being hostile towards the taxpayers. If you think Sergeant Marsh was a cocky cop who got humiliated, wait till you find out about the case of Officer DeBoard.
You need to learn the law. So right now,
I do know the law.
Be quiet. Shut your mouth.
Whoa, you were messing up.
Oh, I'm gonna show you.
This is Mr. Tullis, who runs a YouTube channel by the name of Truth Be Told Audits. On October 7th, 2023, Mr. Tullis was on his way when he was stopped by DeBoard of Denham Springs Police Department for a veering in his lane. Little did the officer know who he was running into.
What do y'all want? Hey, sir, you do me a favor, step to the front of my uniform?
Tell me what you pulled me over for? What do you want?
Expiration 11 of 20 today,
What do you want?
and it's showing to be insurance.
Do me a favor, stand in front of my unit, please.
I can stand where I want. You can tell me what you pulled me over for.
Okay, so for my safety, I want you to stay in front of my unit.
And for auditor safety, I would like for you to tell me why you stopped me.
So I will,
Who are you?
I will in just a
Who are
second. Hey, man, stand in front of my unit.
I could stand where I want, dude.
Not on
What
my
is your
traffic
problem?
stop.
Not on my traffic stop. What do you want? What did you pull me over
Do me a
for?
favor, you can put the cell phone
No,
down.
I can hold my cell phone.
When it interferes with a...
It's not interfering. Recording.
is.
Turner
It
versus
is.
driver says it is not interfering. Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi, as Turner versus driver, have every right to film y'all. What did you pull me over for?
So the reason why I stopped, I noticed you were veering back and forth.
Oh,
in between.
don't give me that. It's all on dash cam.
So do you want
Don't
me to
give me
finish?
that. It's all
Do you
on
want
dash
me to
cam.
tell you, or are you going to let me explain, or are you going to keep bumping your gun?
I'm going to keep bumping my guns because I have every right
Got
to
your
talk.
ID on you?
What do I need to get my ID for? What law did I break? What law did I break?
Improper lane use.
Improper lanes, I was in my lane. I got dash cam to prove it. I never broke line either side.
You don't have to break line.
What do you mean I have to break line? I didn't do
Statute says
anything.
veering back and forth is improper
Veering
lane
back.
use.
I was not veering back and forth.
This ain't the courtroom. May I see your driver's license, please?
This is not the courtroom.
Nope.
This
May I
is not
see
the
your driver's
courtroom.
license,
So you're pulling me over saying that what? I'm
May I
drunk?
see your driver's license?
You're saying
please,
that
sir?
I'm drunk?
I'm not. Are you
Okay.
having a medical episode? Are you distracted? Are you tired? Have you been driving for a long time?
I don't answer questions. How about that?
Let's take a look at your driver's license, please.
Okay. Who are you, Denham Springs? Who are you, Denham Springs? What's your name and badge number?
I told you my name is Officer DeBoard, Denham Springs Police Department.
Okay. And you're going to be one of the slow ones that just messed up. Now, what else do you want?
415-527.
This is harassment. Y'all are harassing me because of who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm telling you, I am your worst nightmare at this point.
415.
What?
I'm going to tell you something.
I don't care what you got to say.
If you say that again, I'm going to take that as a
It's
threat.
called freedom of speech.
I
Learn.
will
See,
take
you better
that-
learn the law.
I will
learn the
take
law.
that
learn
as
the
a
law.
threat and act
What?
accordingly.
How is it threat?
I'm telling you.
Mr. Tullos insists that he was in his lane, while Officer DeBoard argues that he was swerving within his lane. For viewers who don't know, swerving or veering is not illegal as long as the driver is not interrupting traffic or changing lanes. Mr. Tullos appears well informed on this matter and decides not to be harassed by the officer.
You know, I was just going to let you off with a warning, but now I'm going to write you a ticket.
For what?
Improper lane usage.
I didn't change lanes.
Veering back and forth.
I did not break line.
You're going to get
Write me a ticket. Write me the ticket. Go ahead. Go write me the ticket. Go on.
Stand right there. Actually got any weapons on you? Turn around, face
I don't
my
answer questions. And this is going to be an illegal search.
Turn around, face my unit.
At this point, the situation has escalated. Even if the citizen was driving wrong, which he was not, this does not give the officer any right to pat him down. This is an unlawful search and seizure of a citizen's property and violates his First Amendment rights.
Really?
Place your hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers.
I am recording you. Oh, so, okay. You see this people? You see this people? You see this people?
Now, spread your feet. Now it's an officer safety thing. You need to learn the law. So right now,
I do know the law.
Be quiet. Shut your mouth.
Whoa, you are messing up.
Oh, I'm going to show you. So I can conduct a lawful pat frisk for weapons for officer safety.
It's called Terry versus
and
Ohio.
I gave you 3 lawful commands and you sat there. You got 1 time.
I got 1 time.
Yep, and you just messed up.
Oh. Y'all hearing this, people?
I'm not interested in weapons.
I don't have to answer your questions.
I'm not asking you no questions.
You asked me if I have any
You got the right
weapons.
to remain silent. Use it. Be quiet.
I don't have the right to remain silent. It's called the Fifth Amendment.
As the officer walks toward the citizen's truck, he sees the dash cam. Now, the flimsy grounds he had so meticulously set up to illegally detain the driver are in jeopardy. His attitude is extremely unprofessional, and he is behaving like an edgy high school bully and not a sworn police officer.
You threatening me again? You're gonna get a written. Hey, that been written up. You don't even know.
You're gonna get written up. You're gonna get a complaint form.
Good.
It's gonna go on your jacket.
Come on with it.
It's gonna go.
Yep.
Both officers huddle at the back to discuss what should be done next. The other officer, Officer Sanjay with Walker Police Department, tells Officer DeBoard that he has previously dealt with the citizen as he is a famous First Amendment auditor but never had any trouble with him.
Put the phone down.
Go ahead and write me my ticket for, I guess, driving straight. Don't retaliate.
So is this one long?
Yeah. Yes, you're allowed to get out here. Yeah. I know law better than you.
It's up to you if you want to write the ticket.
Have y'all dealt with him before?
I dealt a couple times, see me. But he don't really cause too many problems. Him and Payne get into it a lot. They really don't like Walker PD that much.
Well,
Retaliation people right here.
It's up to you if you want to write the ticket.
well, so I dealt with this with a cell phone thing when it interferes with his investigation.
It's just in general, he's still allowed to record. Can't tell him.
Well, but within a certain distance of a law enforcement officer.
They haven't
conducting.
approved that yet. They're trying to get that approved.
For our viewers who don't know, a bill was presented in the state assembly that would have made it illegal to film within 25 feet distance of a police officer. This bill was vetoed and never came into effect. Officer DeBoard gets into his car and starts to read up about the said law as the other officer tries to cool him down.
I want it back some.
I'm trying.
I want it back.
I wasn't gonna write him a ticket. Be unlawful for a person who's either principal or accessory crime detained. Let's see.
Also, people knew for sure that he was there. Not trying to dump questions.
So,
stop.
I noticed
because this is how that Walker
noticed,
cop got in trouble. Because they do have dash cameras.
Well, I know. Yeah. So I noticed he veered to the center lane of travel right before he crossed over the intersection. But after that, he didn't veer. See, I dealt with this in Point Capee, And when all that's going on, when it interferes with a law enforcement investigation, take the phone, turn it off. Let's see.
I was giving you a heads up.
Yeah, I know.
We'll fight it. It's going to look forward.
I know.
So.
Not like I ain't been written up or tried to been sued before. It's been doing this 12 years, man. Not the first time that it's happened.
But all damn tweak on is download that, don't feed it to it. That's what he wants. That's what the views gonna get. That's what the camera wants.
I just don't want him to keep walking towards my unit, because for me that's an officer safety thing, and I can articulate that all day in court, and he won't beat that. Well, if I don't write him a ticket, then if I don't write him a ticket.
No, it's up to you. You got officer discretion all day, every day. But he is going to talk more. It's either way it's going to go. You just have to not let it get to you. Or
my main concern is officer safety right now.
I feel you on that, but
well, I didn't have to tell him 3 times.
It's up to you if you want to write him, but it is what it is.
How am I going to deal with any backlash if I don't?
That, no, officer discretion is the day.
So here's the thing. So I don't have a dash cam, and now is it going to show him veering? Probably not. The way his dash cam is positioned, because I see it right here, it's not going to show him veering. It's not going to show.
Now, when Officer DeBoard knows for a fact that his entire veering within the lane story won't go too far, he makes all this into an officer safety thing. But the citizen never posed a threat and never had any hostile mannerism against the officer.
Sergeant Payne probably put him up to it. I would imagine Sergeant Payne probably put him up to it.
Don't get your knife till you pull off. I'm going to cut you a break tonight. Okay?
Give me a break tonight.
Cut you a break. Can I give you a driver's license back?
Yeah, my license.
Hold on. How you pronounce your last name?
I don't answer questions.
How you pronounce your last name? Tulos?
It's Greek. I'll give you that much.
Well, I just want to be respectful. Tulos?
Respectful? You pulled me over for no reason just now.
I don't pull people over for no reason. So, next time we have this conversation, there'll be some paper.
Next time we have this conversation,
you're free to go.
At last, Officer DeBoard had to let the citizen go without any citation or ticket. Such egoistic, poorly trained officers are the reason behind the ill repute of the police force all over the country. But if you think it was Officer DeBoard who met his match and got humbled, you haven't heard about the case of Officers Carmen and Bailey.
I don't answer questions. Okay. What part of that do you not understand?
Okay. Well, you're not.
I'm going to see the I've been waiting for this. I watch all these First Amendment videos, and this is what I've been waiting for. I got you, motherfucker.
This is George Melendez, a law-abiding citizen from Royce City, Texas. Mr. Melendez got into a verbal spat with another person in a McDonald's drive-thru, and this is when that person called cops on him. When the cops got there, Mr. Melendez decided to exercise his rights by not answering questions, and this is when things went south.
Tell me what happened.
No, you need to talk to him. I don't got nothing to say.
Well, that's our job, so we get your
I understand your job.
Okay.
Again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Talk to him. He's the one that called you, not me.
So you don't want to tell us what happened?
I'm not going to. I don't want
to. Story?
I don't have a story to tell. I don't tell stories.
Okay. So I said that you cut him off.
I did not cut nobody off. Okay. Again, ask him. We're in the drive-thru at McDonald's. It's not that goddamn serious. So, that's all I'm telling you.
I can completely understand.
If he wants to make a big deal out of nothing, that's on him. I'm not frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. That's why I'm driving away. I didn't.
Okay, do you have your license on you?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
Yeah, we absolutely do, sir.
No, ma'am. You got it messed up.
You are involved in investigation.
Nope, I'll go investigate. No, you don't. I didn't do nothing. I didn't commit a crime.
Absolutely.
Negative.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a negative, man. You're not going to get it.
Please don't interfere with the investigation, because they're going to have to put you in jail.
Jake been in jail.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Is
No te bajes. No te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
Hey,
No te bajes.
there is no investigation.
No te bajes.
Listen.
No te bajes.
Listen.
understand.
I'll go to jail because you're going to violate my rights.
We're not
Yeah, you are. My First and my Fourth Amendment
So,
rights.
hold on.
You understand?
Listen.
Because he's trying to
You're
take me to
getting
jail
upset.
over not
No,
identifying myself.
Yes,
Are
because
is
you're
your body cam's on?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't see the red light on yours. Is it on?
Yes, sir, it's on.
So
Okay.
listen.
Make sure you got it because I will sue the shit out of you.
Let me explain something.
I will sue the shit out of you
Are
guys.
you
There is
gonna
no
let me
crime
explain?
committed.
Are you gonna let me
There is
explain?
no crime
Are you gonna
committed.
let me explain?
No, because there's no crime
Okay,
committed.
well, give us
You
your
understand?
ID.
I don't need to give you my ID. I didn't do
100%.
nothing. There's no
Okay,
crime
go ahead,
committed. Yep, no problem.
George,
No problem.
really?
Yep.
Are you
sue him.
serious?
Just don't stop recording. We're gonna
get the reason for why he's
We're
being
gonna sue him. We're gonna sue him.
interfering with
I need your supervisor.
interfering with what
I need your
investigation?
supervisor. I need your supervisor. Don't stop recording.
No, we do.
Hey, it's going to be tight. Can you get your arms a little bit closer?
I can.
Okay.
Can you go double up? Get the supervisor right here. Don't stop recording. Yes, ma'am. You're violating my rights. I'm going to sue the shit out of both of you. What's your name and badge? No, sir. There's no crime committed.
We just need to.
So is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? I don't care. There's no investigation. Your investigation starts there.
Right.
I'm going to sue you. What's your name and badge number for the record?
Hey, it's Officer Carmen, 757.
Yours?
Officer Bailey,
Thank you.
Are you
Because
gonna let the listen?
No, I'm not. I want your supervisor. I don't want to say a damn word to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to sue the shit out of the city of Roy City.
Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Actually, hold on, wait. Let me finish now. Okay. Want to fix up there?
And then it's and I don't condense. I don't
Can you face that
search
way?
and seizures. Okay. So remember that for the record.
Okay.
I'm
Do you
suing
have
the
anything
shit out of you
on
guys.
you?
I've been
Do you
waiting
have
for
anything
this.
on you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. You don't have anything on
I don't
you?
answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
What part of that do you not understand?
Okay. Well, you're not
I'm going to sue the shit out of you guys. I've been waiting for this. I watch all these First Amendment videos, and this is what I've been waiting for. I got you, motherfucker. You guys waiting. I don't gotta do shit. Go investigate. You don't need my license for what?
Identify you as
You don't need to identify me for shit. I didn't do nothing. That's not a crime.
We don't know that.
No, there's no crime.
As the sergeant arrives there, both officers explain to him what's going on. The sergeant immediately orders the officers to release Mr. Melendez.
I need an incident number, and I need everybody's names here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. So why am I in handcuffs? Over here, please, for the record. Why am I in handcuffs?
You're being detained for investigation.
Okay, but you don't detain people in handcuffs. So okay, because Karen over there called you guys. I heard him see if he's got warrants. I avoided him. Okay, this is not the answer. And then this guy right here, Mr. Bailey, demanding my ID for no crime. Investigation starts there. He would have told you the story that there was no crime committed.
Why is he leaving?
Right?
He's so
Why is
aggressive.
he in handcuffs? No, you don't. Not physically. Not physically. Not like this. Want me to put you in handcuffs of what you did to me? You violated my rights. It's not arguing.
I'm not gonna argue.
Shut the up and get in your car. You're dismissed. Get me out of these handcuffs. Sir, get me out of these handcuffs, please.
Okay.
This is not right.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong. It was an argument. That's it.
Why did he leave?
What's your person?
You don't need to know
What would
that.
you like to be called?
Good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yes, sir.
So, here's the deal.
There's no deal. Just explain to me, please. Get me out of these handcuffs. I don't want to be in handcuffs.
We're not
Yeah,
taking handcuffs.
deja.
You're not gonna get crazy with me. Or
I'm not
anything,
getting crazy, sir.
Déjalo.
I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. This is crazy. What you guys did to me. Look at it, in front of the whole world, in front of my family. You want me to do that to you guys?
Well, not sir. Just relax.
Stupid, man. Stupid, non-professional people, man. What you guys dealing with, man? And I need an incident number, please. And everybody's name that was involved. Even that man, because I'm suing his ass too for calling you guys. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recording that? Mm-hmm. Animals, I'm going to put you in torture cuffs. I need an incident number, please.
There you go.
Stupid. And you're leaving before I leave. I'll send it off. You got to dismiss.
You want me to leave?
No,
Yeah. Get better at your jobs.
You're good. You can get out of here.
If somebody doesn't give you ID, doesn't mean you put them in handcuffs.
have a great day.
Yeah, you go yourself.
Melendez dismisses the tyrant cops who had put him in handcuffs for no reason. The sergeant also apologizes and explains to Melendez that the female officer is unaware of the laws, and Melendez is actually correct that refusal to ID is not a crime.
You need anything from me?
No, sir. I thank you for being professional. Teach these stupid asses something.
All right.
And it's no disrespect to you. Okay. But when they come, they got to do an investigation. Look what they did. Look what they did to me.
So on
but they don't need to do that, sir. You understand?
I already.
So I'm just letting you know right now, for the record, I'm suing you guys for what they did to me.
Okay.
I'm suing the city. I'm getting a lawyer. I've been watching all these videos of this kind of stuff here, and it was just videos. Now I've been involved in it. This changes the narrative for me personally.
Okay.
All right, because I know my rights. She just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay. Whether you believe it or not.
What?
You have to follow the law.
Sure.
That was feelings. That was feelings enforcement there, not law enforcement.
Okay.
You understand me? It's no disrespect to you or nobody else, but that's feelings enforcement. Okay. Because I don't give you my ID. I don't have to give you my ID. I didn't commit no crime. Okay. That's why I asked her, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Go and investigate with him and then determine what happened, just like you just did, right? If they would have done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. So you guys just opened this kind of worms for the city of Roy City. Because you're going to put money in my pocket. I didn't want to do but you guys did this over a stupid-ass drive-thru at a McDonald's. But I don't want to waste your time, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. Any other questions?
No, sir. I got what I need right here. Actually, I need their numbers. I mean, their names, their badge numbers. Please.
You mind if I write on your
card? No, sir. Go ahead.
I'm going to have a further discussion with him back at the PD about what the law is. I know the female officer, she just came over from Oklahoma. She has not had the legislative update in Texas yet. Typically what we do is try to speak with both parties at the same time. You are 100% right on it is not a crime to not identify yourself if you are just being detained. If you are lawfully under arrest, then you do.
It is unclear if Mr. Melendez filed a lawsuit or official complaint against the two officers. But one thing is for sure, he stood up for his rights when it mattered the most. His education from First Amendment audit videos did turn out good for him at the end. It is comforting to know that there are people out there who refuse to submit to the egoistic power trips of dirty cops, but it does leave one wondering about the poor quality of officer training and illiteracy among officers about citizen rights. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye!